Hey, how's everybody doing? Welcome to another episode of Mobetta Live. Good to have you all in the spot. I'm really excited about today. We got a lot of cool things going on. Cool special guests today. So make sure you tune in and spread the word. We got Peter Cottontail, the great super producer, joining us. You know, it's Chance the Rapper's right hand man. And the legendary Eric Krasno. You know, what can you say? Eric Krasno, Lettuce, Soul Live, all the productions. Can't wait to get into some of his thoughts. And we're going to end the show with a live performance with me and Joe Blacks. So stay tuned and sit back and relax. Yes, guys, I'm so happy to be back in action right here this week and back at the Blue Note, as you see. Actually, we're not at the Blue Note. Of course, it's the green screen in the production room. Love technology. It's so great. We started doing this months ago. So right when the lockdown started, the Blue Note, we started wanting to do something to keep the music alive online. And I was all game for it. And I'm glad we did it. This is actually the 5th episode, believe it or not. So we're making some noise.
Microphone, check 1 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. I don't know about you. Microphone, check 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. That's what the hell that we do. Microphone, check 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. See, I don't know about you. Now check it. Microphone, check 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. I don't know about you. Microphone, check 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. That's what the hell that we do. Microphone, check 1 1 2. We came to rock the spot. I don't know about you. I don't know about you. See, I don't know about you. Now check.
I tell you what, good times at the Blue Note. Again, one of my favorite venues in the world to perform at. I feel so at home there, and I've done some great experiments there. You know, I think it's a great place to check out live music, of course, but also for the musicians, it's a great place for us to just be in front of a appreciative crowd that really comes for the music and not all the other stuff, you know. So you get to really focus and give your all to what you're doing, and it's pretty awesome that the Blue Note, you know, all around the world they have it. It's a great Blue Note venue, so make sure you support them whenever they open back up. Make sure you jump back out there and get some of that action. My first special guest that we're gonna bring up is Peter Cottontail. Now, Peter is a dear friend of mine. He's from Chicago. It's my hometown. You know what I'm saying? So you can catch him on the scene doing so much. Matter of fact, he opened up a recording studio in Chicago for other cats to help them out. And I thought that was really amazing. So to tell you a little bit about his recording studio.
My name is Peter Cottontail, and I make music here in Chicago. And I recently opened a studio. All of my equipment is here, and everything I use on my records is here. But I really wanted to provide a space for people like me and creatives outside of Chicago to come here and make great records at a reasonable rate. So thanks guys for coming through. Here at RCM, we record Chicago's music.
Cottontail, yeah.
Hey, my guy, what's poppin', man?
Good to see you, bro. How are you, bro?
I'm doing good. I'm over here celebrating Juneteenth in my neighborhood here in Chicago, chilling.
That's
How about
amazing.
yourself, man?
Same thing, hosting the show, Mobetta Live. You do it every Friday. We celebrating here as well. Good to have you on the show, brother.
Man, good to be here, bro. It's cool, man. I like this too, man. It's good to see this happening and prominent players such as yourself, like that are very influential in my community as a musician and everybody that I hang out with, to be, here on Blue Note, just kind of like doing this and bringing other artists on. So that's really awesome, man. I look forward to stuff like this as a musician. So I want to let you know that.
Word, man. I'm glad to have you on the show. Why don't you tell the people a little bit about what you've been up to and what you've done?
Where do I start? You know what I'm saying? I'm a gigging musician, so I mean, I get out, I play shows, I tour, I music direct for Chance the Rapper, as well as I do a lot of other music direction for artists here in Chicago, and luckily across the country right now. Basically, the trailer you just saw was my studio that I opened up. Proud to say that I'm a Black business owner right now, bro. Especially with everything that's going on, and we're starting up and we're trying to provide affordable recording and creative opportunities for people like me and people in my community to be able to go and use quality equipment and equipment that's not exactly found everywhere or things like that. Providing creative incubation and a good space for people to be able to create, just like myself in the community. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Incubating. Yeah.
I remember when you first said, I'm going to start a studio. And you started putting your pieces together because you collected all this vintage gear. And next thing I know, I pulled it up and it was a full studio. And I was impressed by that. But then you changed locations and got to even better, bigger space. So I mean,
you were there when you were in the small space too, bro.
That's right. I went to
both.
both.
Was there cranking it out, dude. And then it was cool actually when you pulled up with Mono and we pulled up again. We were doing some music and
Mono Neon. Yeah, he smashed that night. We're gonna play some of that stuff later in the show tonight that we did it at your studio actually. So that's cool.
Okay, I'm trying to think. I had somebody come through on set that but I can't think of who it was right now. Word. But anyway, man, it was just so smashing to be able to provide space that gave me like Electric Lady vibes. You know what I'm saying? Just being there, kind of cranking it out, warm environment. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. I think one thing about your space that you just don't feel no pressure when you walk in there. It just feels like good vibes all around, good energy, good people around surrounded it. So
that's cool,
the vibe,
man.
Totally, man. What about the song that we did together, man? I see that's got how many hits does that have now? Like it's insane.
Yeah, it's insane how well the album has been received, bro. You saw what's grind on that for at least. I mean, you came in a couple years in, to be honest with you. So it was just like a lot of the context was personal, and it's been doing well. The album got over 5 million plays at this point. No clue where those came from. #1 in Japan, Apple Music for the past 8 weeks. Like going crazy, going up the charts. I'm so overexcited about that because it's my first debut project. No matter how many projects I've done with other artists, putting out my first baby was awesome. So we did that track When I Get There. Was one of the main ones that you kind of spazzed on with me. It's got PJ Morton, Jeremiah, Grace, and all the gang. It's got Ben, Elliott, and the whole choir on there. Everybody, a lot of talented vocalists. It's got John Batiste on there and Corey Henry on there. And we kind of all came together and just we kind of injected, for me, our translation generationally of soul, gospel, up-tempo music for that joint. And that joint is called When I Get There. The BPM is kind of driving. It's kind of repetitive as far as the bass line goes. But it definitely builds the dynamic to sculpt the genre around a lot of sections of the music. So I think we all reflected that well. You can hear John and his subs in the second verse, the way he moves through the changes. You can hear Corey, the way he moves through changes at the end. Even the rhythmic style of your lines is kind of floating over the end.
Yeah, it's fun,
You're
man.
crazy for that one, bro. That came out of nowhere.
It did. I just heard it. That's the thing. Cats try to tell you, can you do this? I'm I can do anything. But if I hear it, I can knock it out really quickly because it's a no-brainer to me.
Yeah, that chromaticism was crazy. But yeah, man, it was super fun just being able to sculpt that. It came from a place of just trying to be simple with the writing and perspective too. So it was great to be able to translate that style of music to my generation and a lot of generations before and people that's coming after me too. So it was cool, man. Blending that style and we all came together and did it.
It was sweet. You did a great job overseeing it too, man. Hats off to you.
Hey.
Thank you so much for coming on the show, man. Appreciate you. Can't wait to get back in the studio with you ASAP actually and make some more heat.
You already know, bro.
You already know. And one more time, y'all make some noise for Peter Cottontail. Yeah.
Hey, shout out to you too, Maurice, man. Thanks for holding it down. Happy Juneteenth. Shout out to Blue Note for having this too. And peace, man. Y'all stay safe.
Where we check you soon for.
Peace, man.
Peace, bro. Yeah, man. Peter Cottontail. That's my dude. I love that guy. He keeps it real and makes some beautiful music. I tell you, the music he makes is it always touches my soul when I hear it. I'm like, oh, that's what we need right now. You know, it's always on time. It's really good. So funny because the song that he said, I was telling him I recorded at his studio on my album. It's actually one of my favorite joints on the new record. He gets a really good sound in his studio. Like I can't front. I gotta tell y'all, like definitely you want to check out his studio because the stuff that we came, you know, it just kind of just flew out of us and everybody was on the same page for it, you know. That's the song I was telling y'all before that I made that feels like it's the theme song to what's going on right now. Yeah. So yeah, I recorded that in Peter Cottontail Studio. So definitely you're in the Chi-Town, definitely go check them out. Go see what they're doing because you won't be disappointed. You're gonna be happy with the turnout of what you get. That's for sure, because it's nothing but good vibes over there. Right now, what I want to do is start to segue into my next guest, which is really doesn't need much of an introduction. But this is Eric Krasno. He's been a dear friend of mine, and we've been working together for a long time. So I've been in and out of different configurations, guesting in groups that he's been a part of. So that's been really cool working with Eric. So I know one thing, that he's good friends with every legendary guitar player there is. So that should tell you they all look up to him as he looks up to them. You know, they have a mutual respect for each other. And I've literally seen him go toe to toe with like anybody you could think of. Like, he's been insane, and I really think it's dope that he's getting to do his own thing these days. Eric Krasno, y'all. Give it up for Eric Krasno, one of the best guitar player producers around. How you doing, Eric?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Good, man. How are you, man?
I'm excellent.
Like
we,
can't hear you so well. Wait a second there. Let's see.
Oh, yeah?
Connection problem there?
Am I good? Can you hear me?
Got your microphone on?
Yeah. Sorry. Hold on. I should be on. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1, 2.
Yes, sir. Eric Crasso in the house.
1, 2. Check. You got me?
How you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, man. Doing very well.
Cool, man. That's good, man. Good to have you on the show. Tell the people about some of the things you've been up to lately.
I've been doing a lot. It's unfortunate that we can't play shows right now, and obviously a lot of crazy things happening in the world. But being confined to my studio has gotten me into making a new album. I made that song "Man and Me" with a guy named Otis McDonald for Song Aid, which is a charity where we're giving all the proceeds from the streams to the NAACP.
Amazing.
Yeah, so just again, man, it's like trying to make music with a purpose right now. There's so many issues that have been a problem for so long, and it's crazy that we're still dealing with these things. So I'm trying to put my effort as far as the music into trying to make some sort of change, and whether it's trying to make change for good or trying to make people feel good. Just trying to do my part, you know what I mean? And just try to contribute what I can,
Yeah, it's crazy. The fact, like someone just said, the craziest thing is just having to watch this. It's like, they're like, it's
right.
insane that you can do this, but it's like, it's crazy that it comes down to like, this is what it is,
Right. Well, I won't ever take for granted the live gigs that we all do together. Like the amount of gigs you and I have done together in different settings over the years, whether it's Soul Live, Lettuce, Tedeschi Trucks, right. your gigs, my gigs, playing at the Blue Note, playing wherever,
Tyler Kweli at anybody's.
Yeah, so I'm just I look back at a lot of that, and I'm thankful for the times that we had, and also looking forward to doing it again. You know what I mean?
Totally, man. One thing I was thinking about, that people know that you're a super dope guitarist. That's like a given. It's like, yeah, Kraz on the guitar, yeah, he's a monster. But I think some people sleep on the other work that you do that's a little more quiet behind the scenes, but still is major, like all this production that you're doing. Mind giving us a little rundown of some of the productions you've been up to?
Yeah, man. I mean, it all started, I always made beats at a young age. Me, like Deitch and a lot of my crew, we were making beats from high school. So it started out me making beats for MCs and singers that I was friends with and that I worked with in school. And then I linked up with Kweli early on and made some beats for him. I produced stuff for 50 Cent on the Curtis album. I produced a lot of different hip hop records throughout the years. Got to work with Justin Timberlake on some stuff. Got to work with, it's all over the map, really.
It's crazy. It's insane. I know people don't know this. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's good for them to hear this because it's mind blowing, really.
Yeah, well,
Aaron
Neville,
it's funny
because
you went to Aaron Neville as well.
Yeah, back in the day with Soul Live, we were touring a lot. It was two different worlds to me. It was kind of like the live band world and then the production world. And I feel like now with social media, it's becoming a little bit more, it just is what it is, because people can tune into my page and they can see one day that I'm making beats with this person, the other day I'm playing guitar, the other day I might be singing a song or whatever. So I'm trying to like make it all just part of what I do. And like a lot of my new solo records, like you can hear like the hip hop and the beat influence, but you can also hear the songwriting, you hear the guitar playing. So it's been a journey of like trying to take these different worlds and meld them together into one thing, But I've been fortunate, man. I got to produce Aaron Neville's album a few years ago.
That was so killing.
that was an honor, And, I mean, there's been a lot of great experiences over the years, man, with all the different projects, whether it's like working with the Grateful Dead on one side of things, working with Snoop or something on this side of things. So like I said, it's for me, I just love music, man. I love all music. So it's hard to define my style per se, but I'm fortunate that I get to do a lot of different things. You know.
Yeah, definitely, and very well at that. Extremely well.
I appreciate that. Coming from you, that's big, man. Because you also have played on so many records and also produced a lot of bangers. So you know,
Thanks,
it's a
bro.
mutual respect, man.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You know, I want to know how are you enjoying this Cali living now? Because you moved to the West
Yeah,
Coast. That's a big deal. People haven't seen you out here as much because you
yeah.
literally moved and just set up shop in LA. How's that going?
Man, you know, I love having the space. You know, I have a studio space here. I love the weather. So you know, it's a beautiful thing, man. I love New York, but I'm glad that I can go there, visit, do my thing, and I'll definitely once quarantine's over, you'll see me more in New York City. But
Yeah, hope
I
so.
think I think Cali fits real good, you know.
Brooklyn Bowl, probably, right? So you got to.
Yeah, man, definitely. I mean, we had a lot of plans.
How many years have y'all Soul Life done Brooklyn Bowl Live?
I think we've done 10. I think
Wow.
or maybe it would have been 10 this year, but unfortunately that's not happening. We were supposed to play the Nashville Brooklyn Bowl for the opening ceremonies, but that got canceled. That was actually the weekend that things got shut down. It was March 13th and 14th that those gigs got canceled.
Word.
But yeah, you know, we'll be back, man. It's just we're gonna have to see how things evolve from here and see
Yeah,
how
for
shows
sure.
start coming together. But I plan on doing as much as I can, you know,
Word.
when it gets back going.
Man, thanks so much for coming on the show. You
Thank you, man.
we really appreciate you. Thinking if you word, if you want to maybe leave us with something, song or
Yeah,
something.
can you hear my guitar all right?
Yeah. I can hear it. It's pretty low, but I can hear it. Maybe turn it up a little bit. I hear your voice perfect.
Well, maybe if I put it through the speaker, is that better?
Yeah, that's way better. Get it, Eric. Get it. Get it. Get it. Yo, give it up for Eric Krasno.
Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate it.
Oh man, really appreciate it. Can't wait to get in the studio soon. I know we're gonna make some magic. Looking forward to that.
I can't wait, brother.
Man,
My man.
check you soon, bro. Thank you so much.
All
You
right.
sound
Thank
beautiful.
you. I'll see you soon, man.
Yeah. Man, Eric Krasno, the man. Sounds amazing. Some do his thing. I say, man, Kras. He's one of the people don't know this, but he's one of the reasons why I even joined Tedeschi Trucks in the first place. Cause I was originally playing with my band, and then Kras asked me to join Lettuce because Vashawn left with Dave Matthews. So then I went over to Lettuce and I played with Lettuce. And that's before Eric Bloom. So then I guess Derek put the Tedeschi Trucks band together, and he and Derek are very, very good friends, Eric and Derek. So when he suggested a horn section, I need a horn section, Eric recommended me. And then I recommended Saunders Sermons, and they already knew they wanted Cappy Williams already because they had a history with Cappy. So that's how the whole Tedeschi Trucks came. The horn section, a lot of it had to do with Eric's recommendation, so that was pretty cool of him. I really appreciate that. So many comments here. I'm trying to get to some of this here, y'all. Yeah, it's fire. Dope. I'll tell you one thing, this show here, I just, people say, like, you could just do just only you the whole show or whatever. And I just have so many incredible friends that I really want to just showcase and just like let you guys know, because some of them might not be on your radar, you know. And so when things get back normal, you have tons of new music to go check out. It's gonna be amazing. And right while you at home chilling on lockdown, you can just look up some of these people like Peter Cottontail, Eric Krasno, iTunes, Google them, come down, have a ball with their music. And here's some stuff that we did together, actually. So at this point, I'm going to jam out another song, and then I'm going to bring my last special guest, and we're going to play a musical performance for you, and that's Joe Blacks. So, you know, the great Joe Blacks. Joe's been the original drummer with me for a long, long time since I moved to New York. Before that, I had Adonis Rose as my drummer. And it was funny because Joe really looked up to Adonis. He liked his playing a lot. So when I asked him to play on the gig, he was like, oh, I got this. I've been waiting for this moment. I already know your music. I heard that music already with Adonis, you know. So I was like, oh, okay. And sure enough, you know, he brought a different dimension to what I was doing, because he literally, he's from Queens. He's a hip hop drummer. So I think a lot of times people would want to down that more and say, no, just swing, you know, and then he'd have to figure out a way to do it. And I was like, I actually like the hip hop and I love swing. So as long as you could do a way where I'm grooving the whole time, I was like, that's what I'm about. I was like, experiment, but don't lose that, you know. And then after us working together, we came up with some pretty cool concepts and did some good music and still making good music together. So definitely we're going to have Joe Blacks a little bit later. But right now, I'm going to play a little something for you. Let's go. Vibes. Yo, man, I had so much fun in them sessions, like creating these good vibes and stuff with everybody. I was like, just to think about it, I was like, man, you know what's super cool? What's super cool is that everybody is, we make this music with very little ego involved as far as like coming together. Maybe I didn't know how as much to, to be more open to suggestions and open to like, letting people put insight to what you're making as much, because it goes like this, so to be more freer now and to be around such amazing musicians like that I trust that I can actually do that with, it's pretty dope. Y'all make some noise for Joe Blacks. That's right, Joe Blacks is on the scene, y'all. What up, Bleezy?
What's good?
Chilling, man. How you feeling, bro?
I'm good, man. Just, social distancing here on Planet Blacks.
I see you got a lot going on over there. Looks pretty awesome.
Yeah, man. Just setting up the live streams.
Man. So we've been playing together for a long time. How many years,
It's over a decade. I know that for sure.
Over a decade. That's what I'm saying. That's like that's a long time, bro. Like been through a lot. We've been all over the world.
Yep. We're all over the globe. Passport stamps together. A lot of those.
Multiple passports. So tell me who else you've been playing with. Of course, everybody know you've been playing with me. They've seen you on my records and stuff. But you also been playing with who?
I play with Bilal. I've done some stuff with your last guest, Eric Krasno.
Okay. Eric Krasno band. Word.
Yep. I rocked with Terrence Blanchard, Jose James, Lakeisha Benjamin, wow. Chris Robb, Stevie Wonder.
Wow. Okay, sounds like you're just showing off now, Joe. Yeah, man, that's amazing, man. Like, you got a lot going on back there. Tell us a little bit about what's going on. Is your universe here?
Yeah, this is I guess we could call it Planet Blacks or BPM TV. We got the live streams. We had one pop-up live stream last week on Facebook, and we got another one planned for tomorrow. Okay. Where I'm just rocking out to some beats I made and dropping some messages over the beats and, having a good time.
Word. Well, shit, let's get to it, bro. Let me see what you got.
All right. You hear me?
Oh, yeah. Oh, sick vibes, bro. That's amazing. Yo, thanks for letting us come into your universe like this, Bleezy. This is amazing.
You're welcome. You have a lifetime pass to Planet Blacks. You already know that.
Don't. Man, that beat was fire. Come on. You made that beat, right?
Yep. All the beats and the stuff you're gonna hear when you join BPM TV is all original Blacks music.
Now, how do we find more of what we're seeing now? This is amazing. How do we connect with you?
You can find me on social media under Joe BLAXX, and on Facebook is Joe Blacks Grissett, GRISSETT. But you should be able to find me once you put in BLAXX and Joe BLAXX on Instagram.
Right, for sure.
Yep.
Definitely, bro. Man, keep up the good work, man. It looks amazing over there.
Thank you.
And when's your next show?
Tomorrow night. We're gonna do one tomorrow, 5:00.
Maybe I should join you for that.
Maybe you should. A lifetime pass.
Word, bro. Appreciate you, man. Thanks a lot for coming on the show again. One more time for Joe Blacks. Love you, bro. Check you soon.
Too, man. Peace.
All right, peace. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I love it right now. It's like, you never know exactly what's going to happen on a Mobetta Live. That's for sure. Because I flip it up. I switch it up. I got a lot of talented friends, and we never know who's going to join. We're just having a ball nonstop. Thanks Renee for mentioning the tip jar. Anybody who hasn't tipped the band yet, you can tip the band at digitipjars.com. digitipjars.com. It should be in the comments right there in the title. Thank y'all so much for jamming out with me. Much love. And I think I'll just end this set with a little something solo by myself. No music, no nothing.